Don't. All right, we have a couple of updates here. This will be 0.006. So anyway, first up, we got a maps, which is what I've been spending most of my time. Thank you. Spending most of my time on. You'll notice that these currently don't do anything. I'm not working on those. I've been spending all of my time on Goose Chapel. And yes, it is now animated. If we click on, for instance, the warehouse, either here or here, it will work. Either one will work. I don't yet have all of the images, so there's a placeholder. These are not final either. They're also placeholders. They're just a bit easier to work with. Make sure everything's working correctly, because having the same placeholder, you know, that it makes it a bit difficult to tell if it's actually showing the image it should be showing. But anyway, because I can't quite fit the whole screen in, I could either have the screen movable and you can move around in it, or I can show multiple images. I decided to show multiple images. So one for the left, two for the right. I go to something like Shady Light District. There's 4 places. There's a task here, there's a water pump here. Go to area 2. It's not showing, but area 2 would have like the Lady of the Night, the courtesan, the slap mice task, and the sabotage unlock in the same area. 3 would be the knife at the bottom below the river shack, and 4 would be the place above the wharf, or port, I believe, where you have above the port, yeah, where you have the part 2 of the police station task to get the wanted poster. You can put it either here or I believe here. So it could also appear there. So there's 4 areas. You got 1 area, 2 area, 3 area, 4. That one needs 4. There's a couple that actually need 4. But anyway, what I've got this up for is mostly to show the new animation between changing screens. And when you bring up sabotages, we now have an actual sabotage list. I haven't finished it, it's still a work in progress. But now it brings up the screen. It does nothing at this point except say fire, but it's getting there. So, for example, the factory has a smog sabotage, and obviously that will show you how to do the smog sabotage. Or I can go factory task list, which is the same. It's still a work in progress. That one I have not yet actually got working correctly. Yeah. So this is how that returns just. I'll just do that right now while I'm here. Sabotage. That's it. Okay. Reload that. So now that should do the same dealio. The landing is not where I wanted to go into the factory. Smog. Smog return. Say the landing again. Not factory again, sorry. Factory. There we are, that's working. Okay. So all of this works as intended. Images need a bit more work to them. But, you know, it's coming along. We're getting there. A lot of this needs a lot of redoing. I'm just setting it up for now, and then I will actually fine-tune it, quality of life improvements later. For example, this is a bit dodgy. Maybe I should have them as one button, not 2 separate buttons, as well as the fact that you can see I've missed on the image, top and bottom, the yellow outline. I screwed up. But they do both work. Click on that one, does the same thing. Click on the duck, and we can go down, we can go up, we can scroll it, we can use the mouse wheel. If you're on a mobile, you can obviously drag, well, I'm dragging it now with the mouse even. And it all works. Tutorial is still very basic, nothing in it yet. It's going to be to show you how to use the app, hopefully. And this is where a large majority of the recent work in the last 2 or 3 days has gone as well. I didn't spend a lot of time on this. It doesn't take a great deal of time to get something like this made, but that's what I've been doing. So help is currently not very helpful. It's more set up for what this software is designed for, which is visual novels. I'll adjust that in time when I get to it. And obviously, there's a lot more stuff to add. I'm gonna have the kill animations. I'm gonna by popular request, gonna have the all the cosmetics and when they came out, when they expired. If I can get this information, not all of it's easy to get. Gonna have all the well, everything that's in the game will be mentioned, at least as best I can. Easter eggs, the achievements, how to unlock the achievements, the secret achievements. I won't actually tell you how to get them, but I will tell you maybe I'll give you a hint. I won't actually give out the secret achievements. I really believe they're secret. You should be finding them for yourself. But they're fun. That's half the fun in them, the fact that they're secret. However, this is where I'm at now. I've been working on this for about 2 hours at this point. Wait, this should work. It does, yeah. I've literally been testing with warehouse and factory. I have not checked the others. Also, you'll notice the sabotages. I almost forgot that one. Sabotages down here now has been populated with the warehouse, the factory, and the plaza. Unless I've forgotten and there's another sabotage somewhere, that's them. So if I click on one, it takes me to, obviously, the warehouse. It's just so people can find an easy way to find where the sabotage is. Factory goes straight to factory. Plaza goes obviously to the plaza. I haven't finished these, they got a lot of work to do. But all of that is fairly simple. It's just a little bit of, well, I say a little bit, but there's quite a lot there. And that's just for Goose Chapel so far. Then there's the maps themselves, don't actually take a lot. That's what makes the screen you just saw with the sabotages, and that's the one that does the tasks. They're bare bones at the very minimum. All they do is show you the name of the task. That's all they do. And put one button on there to get back. Oh yeah, and obviously they, make sure the game software knows it's a screen, that you replace other screens, and that it has a background. But that's about all I can really say for now. It's coming along. It's coming along slowly, but I am a single person working on this in my spare time, which is not much to begin with. And yeah, I just wanted to update everybody who was interested. There's not really anything else to show. So yeah, that is that. Hopefully Google can be sorted out. I fixed the issue with Google Play. I've got two options. One is to target a younger audience. For those of you who don't know, sorry, I better explain that first. I have tried to apply to have my app uploaded to the Google Play Store. Google Play said that I violated the family protection policy. Basically, I've said I don't want anyone under 13 downloading and using this app because it deals with simulated violence, killing geese, and simulated, well, not really simulated, but actually lying to your friends and tricking and deceiving your friends. And those are sort of things I personally don't think anyone under 13 should really be taught, even if it is a game. So I've said to Google, I would like this to be 13 plus. But Google said, your game has animated avatars, specifically this thing. It's not animated, but, this is temporary artwork anyway, but either way, they don't want this because it could appeal to younger audience. I got back to Google on that and they said it's simply because it's on the store listing. So I have two options. I could take the screenshot out of the store listing. No children are harmed. No children are attracted. And I keep my 13 plus rating. Doesn't actually do anything to protect the families, but it complies with their policy. Or the other option was I could just simply target a younger demographic in the first place. Now, it's just my own personal beliefs that stop me from being a 3 plus app. This game could, by all means, it could be rated a 3 plus. And I'm thinking honestly that might just be the simplest way to do it. But I've sorted it out. I've just got to get around to doing it. And then hopefully this will be on Google Play shortly after I get that done. No promises when. I'm going to be busy for the next few months. So, you know, why right now? Anyway, I got to wrap this up. Hopefully you guys can see this soon.